The Institute has been my professional home for 50 years. It is here that I learned about psychoanalysis. My mind goes back now to the wonderful teachers and supervisors I found here. I think first of Edith Sapshin, who as a supervisor broadened my understanding of ego psychology. And my answer, in fact, she's the first one who answered my question, what on earth is ego psychology? And my entrance into object relations theory, when she helped me to uh, understand the variance of my patient that I was analyzing. Uh, this was a very narcissistically sensitive person, and Christine could present the patient going up and down in self-confidence. And what we did together was figure out what on earth made it go up and what on earth made it go down. And together we began to put together an understanding of Kohut's work. I think about the work of Robbins and Schlesinger and their study of the therapeutic alliance and the defense transference, which with necessary modifications continues to support work with the deepening of the transference. I think about Kohut's studies, of course, of the place of empathy in therapeutic work. I have been a teacher and supervisor at the Institute for almost all of my 50 years here. I was the dean for 6 of those years, and I oversaw important changes. One is that I proposed that candidates in the adult analytic program should be able to treat one of their cases as a child case if they wished. This was not accepted procedure at the time, but in hearing the presentation of child cases, I was convinced that this was true analysis. I worked with the child faculty to arrange introductory courses and supervision. The child faculty was supportive of this from the beginning. I also found that several candidates were not completing the preparation for graduation and were becoming lost to us. With my associate dean, Bob Gordon, who I hope you remember very well, we sought them out and wrote hard on them until they graduated, and they were given the valued certificate as graduate analysts. Most of them came around. It was usually due to incomplete record keeping. I found many lifelong friends here. In those days, we entered and progressed as a class. We were a class of about a dozen, and most of us studied as a group of first-year candidates, and then second-year candidates, etc., and then graduated more or less as a group. We supported each other, learned from each other, competed with each other, and used the frequent contact with each other to learn and to measure how each of us were doing. Many of us continued that relationship. In fact, until COVID forced us to meet on Zoom, we often ate lunch together at Miller's Pub around the corner on Wabash. Now we still do lunch together once a week, but we do it on Zoom. I think of Eva Sandberg, Chris Sussman, and the rest of the staff who acted toward candidates as friends and counselors. We could be very frightened of our supervisors, but Eva and Chris were very friendly and really were very helpful. They extended calm and reassurance. Finally, I want to say to those of you who have been my students, and in Alice Sands, I have followed your progress over the years, and you make me confident that in your hands, the Institute will have many successful years in the future. Thank you.